Hello everyone. I'm from Group 5 and I will introduce our group members. First is Nurdiana binti Muhammad Razif. Second is Santia anak perempuan Balarisnya. Third is Nur Alisha binti Muhammad Izam. Fourth is Sri Nisha anak perempuan Megan Indran. And lastly is Yanzita. Our group will present about the brainstorm idea generation session. Happy watching and happy listening.
Assalamualaikum and hi to Dr. Masin. My name is Nadiana binti Muhammad Razif with metric number A192178. So today I will present for my part which is background of the chosen technique. Okay, did you know the history of the brainstorming? Let me share with you when the first word of the brainstorming was created. In 19th century, a brainstorm was a sudden neurological or mental disturbance. Then in 1953, an advertising executive, Alex Osborne, was developing a system where they have to generating ideas, and it was called as a brainstorming. So basically, generating ideas or creating ideas is vital in growing your business and staying relevant in a constantly changing environment. Okay. Everyone needs to be an innovative person since the change will affect across industries. Brainstorming became popular and in 5 years, 8, 8 out of 10 in the largest companies in America was using brainstorming in their daily discussion or anything. So brainstorming we require techniques like intensive pre-willing discussion in which every member of the group is encouraged to think and suggest as many ideas as possible based on their diverse knowledge. So brainstorm typically have three steps which are idea caption, discussion and critique and selection. So that's all
Hi
from me.
guys, my name is Sandhya Balakrishnan and today I'm just going to discuss you about the true definition and meaning of technique. Brainstorming is a creative process that is used to an early step in generating possible solution to a problem. The true definition is the performing something well and efficiently. There are four types of brainstorming. The first type is the reverse brainstorming, which is the method that addressing problems creative that involve in a reverse the situation and approaching the issues from different angle in order to generate fresh ideas. Second is stop and go brainstorming. Stop and go brainstorming is a technique that which group alternatives spends 10 to 15 minutes by giving their idea and then they spend a brief time there doing so. The groups keep switching between evaluation and the brainstorming. Thirdly, Phillips 66 brainstorming is a technique of the addressing problem in six people brainstorming together for 6 minutes. So each of them will get 1 minute, which after the discussion they will be representative from each group delivers the finest idea to all the other larger group. The last is brainwriting. Brainwriting is a technique which can solve problem where people independently generate idea, write them down, and then they present to the large group in advance they are taking. Thank you.
Hi, I am Alicia. I will present about how does the brainstorming work. Brainstorming work when they want to get an idea from their problem. Therefore, they need to create a group to 4 to 8 people in one group. Next, they need to write the problem on the large wall or on a wall. According to Jenny Litka, the best idea is to give everyone a post-it notepad and give them 3 minutes quietly and individually come out as many ideas as they can. After the 3 minutes, all individuals will share their ideas in a group. Following that, they will get also second round in 3 minutes to come out as many ideas again. During the brainstorming, all members cannot judge or cannot discuss the ideas of the members because it's time for all the members share without hesitation, and then all the members need to conclude the best idea from they get. For example, Samsung company use this technique in their meeting. And every meeting room they have a Samsung Flip Pro, such as inside the slide, the picture, as their big electronic board to replace the whiteboard. This board will connect to all members in the meeting and they will post it their idea during the brainstorming. This to find the best creative ideas for their product. Besides that, according to Rahman, brainstorming technique have been used in Malaysian too, industrial design context. This show that most designers in Malaysia are prefer to do the brainstorming technique to get creative ideas from other designers to create their best design. As from me, I will pass my presentation to my friend.
Good evening, sir. I'm Srinisha and I'll be explaining part 4, which is conditions or situations that must exist before the technique, which is brainstorm, can function properly. So there are basically three parts. And initially, we have to make sure that the brainstorming session is being conducted in an informal discussion. The issues should be informed when everybody are brought into groups. This enhance the team to make innovative and creative decisions. Firstly, like I said before, organize people into groups and then introduce them to topic, which is the last part, release topic after grouping to enhance spontaneous thinking. Thus, brainstorming has to happen on spontaneously. Releasing the topic or issues to be discussed beforehand is forbidden. That's all from me.
Hi, my name is Yang Zhitao. My part is about brainstorming advantages. Firstly, brainstorming promotes creativity and encourages out-of-the-box thinking. By creating a supportive and non-judgmental environment, participants feel free to express their ideas without fear of criticism. Secondly, brainstorming enhances teamwork and collaboration. When individuals from different backgrounds come together to brainstorm, they pool their knowledge and expertise, leading to a rich exchange of ideas. Furthermore, brainstorming increases engagement and participation. By involving all team members in the idea generation process, it promotes inclusivity and ensures that everyone's voice is heard. Moreover, brainstorming helps overcome mental blocks and encourages problem solving. Through the free-flowing nature of the brainstorming sessions, individuals can break through fixed patterns of thinking and explore unconventional possibilities. The application of brainstorming in real world. First is education. Brainstorming is an effective tool in education for engaging students and fostering critical thinking. Teachers encourage students to brainstorm ideas for projects, problem-solving exercises, and class discussions. It helps students develop communication skills, teamwork, and the ability to think outside the box. Second is marketing and advertising. Brainstorming is instrumental in generating creative advertising campaigns, slogans, and branding strategies. Marketers brainstorm to develop captivating messages, employ unique advertising channels, and identify target audiences. It allows for the creation of memorable and impactful marketing materials. Here is a simple example. Apple doesn't hire anyone, Part of Apple's innovation strategy is empowering its employees to keep thinking positively. They always come up with ideas and designs that can give the company a competitive advantage.
This is the sample video about brainstorming. Happy
If you have a
watching!
real problem, brainstorming is a good way to come up with a solution or two. As the name suggests, the idea is that you storm on the neural pathways through the brain to pick a lot of thoughts quickly and intuitively. It's best to do this with a group of diverse people, so you have lots of different brains to explore. This leads to the creation of more ideas and maybe new solutions. Before you start, make sure you solve the right problem. Einstein said, to solve a problem, I would spend 55 minutes defining the problem and then 5 minutes solving it. Tina Seelig, a well-known professor on creativity, teaches to define a problem by reframing the question. For example, by simply asking why. Say you brainstorm ideas for a birthday party for your mum. You can ask, why do we organize birthday parties? You might then realize that we do them to make people feel special. Then ask, how can I make my mum feel special? Now a totally different idea might come up. Once you define the real problem, start. Here are 3 ways. Guided group brainstorming. First, get some markers and a whiteboard or some post-it notes. Then invite the participants. These are your brains. Company bosses, teachers or other authorities are advised to stay outside or facilitate. Their authority can intimidate shy people from speaking up. Then lay out the 4 ground rules of brainstorming. 1. Go for quantity. Get out all the ideas, no matter how silly. 2. Withhold criticism. There are no bad ideas. 3. Welcome crazy ideas. The wilder the better. 4. Build on other people's ideas. Listen to them first and then add yes and. Now you can start. Write the problem as a question on the whiteboard. Then ask all of your brains to throw in their ideas. As a facilitator, keep the discussion focused on the topic. To ensure that people don't speak over one another, you can provide a talking stick which is passed around. Note down all the ideas and put them up for everyone to see. Remind people to add on to ideas. If Anne thinks of, let's build a cool umbrella, Jay can say, yes, and let's make it one that flies too. If someone did kill a good idea, the facilitator can always bring it back to life to throw it back on the table. At the end of the session, see if there are 2 ideas that can be combined. In brainstorming, the slogan is 1 + 1 = 3. Then let the team vote to know which are the most popular ones. You can now either start with another round of brainstorming to build on those ideas, or if you are happy with the solution, bring it to an end. Finally, record your best ideas so you don't lose them. The nominal group technique. Explain the ground rules and present the problem. Then ask each person to write their ideas anonymously. Then collect the ideas and let the group vote on each idea. The top-ranked ideas may be sent back to the participants or subgroups for further brainstorming. For example, one group may brainstorm on the form of a product, while the other focuses on the technical features. The group passing technique. Let people sit in a circle, explain the rules, and present the problem. Each person writes down one idea and then passes the piece of paper to the next person, who adds some thoughts. This continues until everybody gets his or her original piece of paper back. By this time, it is likely that the group will have extensively elaborated on each idea. Let everyone explain their evolved idea and write each one up. You can then let the group vote. If you want to brainstorm by yourself, give it a try right now. At the end of this scene, we will present you with a problem. Once you get it, write 5 ideas in the comments below as fast as you can without much thinking. This unlocks your creativity and gets you past mental blocks. After you are done, read the comments from the others. Pick your favorite idea and build your thought on top of it. To do that, just reply to that person starting with yes and. Here's the problem. Our oceans are full of plastic waste. A lot of it is eaten by fish with uncertain effects on our health. According to The Economist newspaper, by 2050 the oceans could contain more plastic than fish, measured in weight. So, how can we reduce the plastic waste in our oceans today?
We are at the final part of this presentation, which is conclusion. So, concluding the whole presentation, brainstorming technique helps to generate more creative techniques than any other methods that ever exist. It builds upon ideas, which leads to an even better end result, and it can bring tons of perks and powerful ideas too, as there is no discrimination or judgments will be incurred during the discussion. It is effective in every situation that needs immediate discussion and solution with creative touch. Thus, concluding this whole presentation, brainstorming technique is the best ever technique exists in producing creative ideas. That's all from us. Thank you.